The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
In what ways is GoldMine CRM different from other CRMs out there? And why could you use those differences to benefit you and your organization? GoldMine CRM is a really powerful customer relationship management CRM platform that provides users with unparalleled features and capabilities. Unlike most other CRM solutions, GoldMine has got an extensive feature set and some things which are quite unique to it. No other CRM solutions got it, making it a premium choice for small and mid-sized organizations looking to improve their customer relationships. Hello, I'm Tim Wilmot from Wizard Systems, and thanks for joining me, those watching live, or if you're watching and recording this on YouTube, thanks for watching this little presentation to show you the capabilities of GoldMine CRM and what areas of business it can address and how my company, Wizard Systems, can help you with any CRM project you got there. Now, we run these short presentations on a regular basis, focusing on different aspects of CRM generally in GoldMine. And today I'm just going to give a general overview of GoldMine and just really show you the interface and explain why it's different from other CRMs out there. Now, everyone will use CRM in different ways, even if you're even people within the same industry, same market sector, they'll have different processes and different requirements and different objectives. So everyone's got different needs. And I wouldn't have enough time this morning to go over all of the extensive capabilities of GoldMine. So after this session, if you're watching this, if you want to explore GoldMine in more detail, and if you haven't done so already, we'd love to organize a one-to-one session with you. And if you've got colleagues as well, and we can discuss your specific needs. So just contact us after the event and we can sort that out with you. Now, the audio part of this event, those watching live, is one way only. Your microphone is on mute. If you've got any questions, please type those into the question section on your meeting control panel. I'll do my best to answer those at the end. And also, I am recording this. It'll be up on our YouTube channel. You'll see loads of other tutorials and videos and instructional videos up there on our YouTube channel, Wizard Systems UK. If you do a search on YouTube, a little mention about ourselves. Long-standing supplier of CRM solutions. We focus mainly on working with small and mid-sized organizations, from sole traders, one-person operations, right up to 25, 50 user systems, in that kind of space there. That's where we're focused, and a range of solutions to address that marketplace. And we provide everything you need with GoldMine. We don't just supply it and off you go, do things on your own. We very much want to work with you and partner with you. Make sure you get the most out of the system. Make sure it's right for your business. First of all, consulting with you, and then providing the right balance and level of services to help you launch you in the right direction and get the most out of GoldMine with training. We can train you at your place. You can come to our place, or we can do it online, whichever is convenient, or combination of all of those. And all the ongoing support as well. So if you get stuck, you've got a question, we've got a permanently manned help desk here in Bristol, UK, ready to answer your questions. So why is GoldMine different from other CRMs? If you've been looking at other CRMs generally, or if you're using an older CRM solution, why is it different? First of all, one-off cost. There's no subscription. All right, I will cover pricing very shortly towards the end, but one-off cost. So it's easy to budget for, and over time. So you've got that upfront cost of buying it, but you own it. It's never going to expire. It will just keep going and going and going. There is an annual maintenance fee. Again, I'll come on to that to get upgrade, but basically the package itself, one-off cost, so easy to budget for. Secondly, you put it on your own systems. You're in control. You manage it. Yes, you're then responsible for doing backups, but that to be honest with you, it's so easy to do. It's on your own stuff. You're firmly in control there. I would say it's quite an easy to use system. Very simple, very flat as well. There's not it extends over many areas, but there's no real complicated depth to it. So very flat, very easy to use. Nothing's more than a few nothing's more than a few mouse clicks away. You're never going to get that lost feeling with GoldMine. I guess nearly everyone, email is a primary communications tool with your customers and your prospects and your partners. And GoldMine unusually has got its own fully fledged email system. So if you weren't using Outlook or Gmail or whatever, you can do it all in GoldMine. Benefit being, every email you send, every email you receive from a customer is being logged in the central GoldMine CRM database. All right. So even if it's just you on your own, you've got to make sure all of your emails there are stored, that they're filed against the customer record. So it makes it really easy to locate emails and do a search on old emails, and certainly have all those emails filed against that customer. We do provide a free Outlook link. So if you are using Outlook, no problem, and you still have the same benefits as you send and receive your emails via Outlook. They are being stored, depending on your options. They are being filed, they're being stored against that client record there. A feature that GoldMine's got that no others have is a thing called synchronization. Now, this may not be relevant to your business, but if you have other colleagues spread around the country, other locations, or another office, and or if where you are working there is very poor internet speed, then you can have GoldMine, say, on a laptop, and then you've got the full application and the data on that laptop, and then you can use this little thing called synchronization very securely. It's all encrypted very securely. It will connect your laptop to the main office, your head office, your home office, wherever, and synchronize in a two-way direction. The two systems will, in the background, you can still be working and doing whatever. In the background, they're going to swap and transfer any new or change information, keeping you in the loop. No other CRM system has that capability. And also, if you are using Word or Excel to generate documents relating to customers, maybe it's a quotation, maybe it's some kind of contract or thank you or estimate. With the link to Word and Excel, you can launch that from the GoldMine application, and the document will merge in information from the client's record. When you save that Word document, it's automatically saved against the customer record as well for easy retrieval later on. Again, a nice feature that many other CRM solutions don't have. Okay, so GoldMine, very quickly. So at the heart of GoldMine is the central contact database, very customizable, very secure as well. You can actually determine what each user can or can't see, and information they can access. So very good options there if you do need to hide stuff. It's got some good marketing stuff in there as well. So if you want to start leveraging your GoldMine database for doing promotional emails, we've got a built-in link with Constant Contact, and also we link with IntelliClick as well. So there's a couple of mailing options there to leverage your GoldMine data and see back in GoldMine the results of your marketing activities. So who do we send email out to? Who opened the email? Who clicked on the email? Did they unsubscribe? Was the email not delivered? You're going to see that back in the GoldMine application. We've got, as you might expect, we've got opportunity tracking as well. So if you want to track sales inquiries in a bit more detail, a job, a project, we've got all that in GoldMine. And there's some options for producing sales quotations as well, managing products and services, getting out proposals from your system if you don't want to do it via Word or whatever. There's also customer service built in. So do you have any engineers, customer service people, a help desk? They too could be using GoldMine. It's not just a tool for sales and marketing people. It can be used by your service people as well. So everyone in the company is working with the same application, and they can share information more effectively, working better as a team. Now, GoldMine, as well as it being a personal productivity tool, is a management tool as well. So if you are a business owner, if you manage a team, you'll be using GoldMine, maybe you'll be using GoldMine on a personal basis to manage your working day. But also you could use it as a management tool as well. So diving in there on a Friday afternoon and seeing what the activity levels are like and how many new inquiries have you had for February and what sales are due in March and what's the probability of those and what service calls are outstanding. So GoldMine's going to answer all those questions for you without the need to go off and ask someone. As people are using it, it's basically GoldMine is recording all of this stuff as you go through your working day, and as you put stuff into it, as you change information, the information is being stamped with the name of the user, so we can see in GoldMine, we can see everything that somebody else has put in, anything that somebody has changed as well, and that could be quite useful from a reporting point of view if you're a manager, to help you control your business, control your department, help you make decisions. And GoldMine's been around a long time, well over 30 years now. It's a proven system used by many hundreds of thousands of users every day for managing what they do. So let me just take you into GoldMine then, just to give you a little bit of flavor of what it looks like, what the interface looks like, and then I'll answer any questions you've got. So this is, imagine I've just logged into GoldMine. It's a Windows application. So just a recap, it's installed on your server, okay? Very securely on your server. All the data is very secure. Only if you're a GoldMine user will you have access to this information. What we're seeing here is an example of a client record. You can change this. If there's something you see here that's not relevant to your business, it doesn't matter. It can be removed. You can add new fields where you want to on that screen. It's not difficult. You don't need to be a coder or a programmer. So you've got all of these records here, easy to add in new records. You can import records as well from other applications. And then typically with this Windows application, you've got on the interface here, you've got tabs. And when you click on those tabs, that displays more information about this particular record. So I've got tabs running across the middle of the screen there, more information about this particular contact. And then I got tabs running across the top there, more tabs showing me other parts, other capabilities, other features of the system. So these tabs, as they will going across the contact record here, they will display more detailed information about the contact. Here's a few typical tabs or common tabs that most people would use, most GoldMine users would use. So we've got general notes, we've got relationships. Do you need to make records of a particular person or a company, and try and also record any kind of relationship they may have with, say, another person or another company or another organization, another record in your database? Very easily you can do that, and you've got like a little sort of family tree there of all of those records. You can click on those. It's like a two-way street, really. You just click on those and you bounce backwards and forwards. History. As you use GoldMine through the day, it just takes a few seconds to update GoldMine with things you've done, a phone call that you've just taken, a phone call you've made, a letter you've sent out, an email you've sent out, and you've got all that information there, and you can see all of the text, all of the notes of that activity as well. This is in date order, and you can just scroll down in date order. You can change that sequence in other sort methods, other sort ways if you want to. But we can see here who in the team did it, their name, and when did they do it, and the type of activity. And we can very easily filter on all that information there as well. We can provide rich information. There's like a sort of web page within GoldMine, so we can tunnel out into other applications and other web applications to display more information about that contact, map, company information, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook. If you use those social platforms there, we can see opportunities, prospects, we can see tickets, cases, and other fields. So a lot of more detailed information about that contact. And then other things that you might want to do in GoldMine, well, we've got a built-in calendar, so we can see what everyone is doing today. We've got a little drop-down list of other users. We can see what they're doing, who they're doing it to, and being able to scroll easily through that calendar. This also can be shared with Outlook if you want to. Again, it can be a two-way street with Outlook. We've got our opportunities. We can see all the opportunities on the go there by salesperson. We can do charts on that and dashboards as well. And also unusually for CRM solutions, we've got a project manager. So in your business, do you implement a complex projects or a complex service? So you can actually build up a sort of strategy of tasks that you need to do and the timeline, and you can see it's like a little Gantt chart, really, if you're familiar with that sort of terminology. A simple, easy to use project manager in GoldMine. So that's a brief overview of GoldMine, the interface. I say, if you do want a deeper dive into the system, please contact us. We'd be only too happy to show you the system in more detail, and try and establish with you, what is it that you are looking to achieve with GoldMine? What objectives are you looking to achieve? What issues are you looking to solve? Are you replacing an old system? Are you just starting off in business and you realize you need something for business development? So trying to work all that out with you. As regards costs, so once we understand your requirements, we will give you a quotation. That's our normal process here at Wizard Systems. Understand your needs and then give you a quotation for that. But just for the record, there's a one-off cost for GoldMine. There we are in pound sterling, and there are, of course, if you're in euros or dollars or whatever, it would be reflecting your currency. Now, there are other things to consider when you're implementing a CRM solution. You've got to think, if you're a busy business person, you may be so involved in your own business, maybe you would like Wizard Systems to help you implement the solution. So we do offer extensive options for consulting with you and making sure that GoldMine is set up correctly, customized to your requirements, helping you import data from older systems, also setting up templates and reports if you want anything special there. There are lots of reports that come with GoldMine, but maybe you want something special, providing you with training as well. So what level of training do you need? We can provide all that. So there are some other costs to consider there. So once we know your requirements, we'll be able to advise you on those, and you'll have like a fixed cost. So you'll know exactly what everything is what the investment is with GoldMine, and hopefully also what the benefits are going to be as well. Once we know your requirements and what the issues are, we'll be able to explain how GoldMine could help you address those and achieve the objectives you want. Right, so we're pretty much coming towards the end now of this little brief session on the GoldMine difference and a brief intro into GoldMine. But if you've got any questions, please pop those into the question section on your meeting control panel. I think there's a couple of questions. Daniel is asking, how does it compare with ACT? Well, ACT is a competing system. ACT is, I think ACT have gone down the subscription route now, Daniel, I believe. So there might be a cost difference. So with a subscription system over time, that will be more expensive than GoldMine. I guess at the end of the day, it's down to what you need if you're looking at the two systems. As regards capabilities, they are very similar, but certainly Goldmine does have the edge as regards the customizability of it and the email capability, the project manager as well. So there are some, and also synchronization, which Hack doesn't have. So there are some other things. It's down to what you need, basically, at the end of the day, Daniel. Vikas, can you import from Maximizer? Well, to answer your question, you'll need to, so doing any transfer from another application, step one is establishing that you can export data out of that application, and that can be easier in some solutions than others. So make sure that you know how to get the data out of your existing system. Secondly, the data that you want to put into GoldMine, it's got to have a home to go to. We've got to be able to map that information. So if you've got a field in Maximizer called date of birth, we won't have that as standard in GoldMine. So you've got to create that field in GoldMine. It's so easy to do though, but you've got to create these things before you do the actual final import. So there's a routine for looking at the data and making sure it's prepared okay and remove any spaces and duplicate records and that sort of thing. But making sure there's a home for the data to go to, and then you do the import in GoldMine using the import tool, the built-in import tool in GoldMine. Not too onerous. Again, Wizard Systems can help you there. We probably wouldn't do the export side, that first thing I mentioned, VCAS, but you'll be responsible for doing that. But then everything else we can do for you or show you how to do. And it may be an ongoing requirement. Maybe you, as in your business, you've got a constant requirement for importing data from lead generation activities or going to an exhibition. You need to import leads. It's not difficult. Right. Thanks very much for those two questions. Well, that's all from me. If you would like a free trial of GoldMine, let us know. If you want a demo of GoldMine, let us know. If you want a quotation or pricing, please let us know. There's our details, tim at wizard-systems.com. Our website is wizard-systems.co.uk. Thanks very much for watching, and catch up with you on the next event. Bye-bye.